Hey guys, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 6 of APM Minecraft. Okay, so I'm over in the shopping district because I'm up to fun and exciting things, like mini game kind of things. And I got some stuff to show you guys, keep you guys in the loop of what is coming up. Big stuff is coming. Okay, let's go over here. This is where we're going to start off. Didn't mean to double tap, but that is okay. So this is Frankie's place. I came over here to place an order. Okay, let me take this book for a second. Let me get rid of that torch I just placed, and ba-boom. Okay, so everybody's been keeping up with Hermitcraft, and they're making their own trading card game on there, right? And that's cool. That's cool. That's really good for them and all. But here's the thing. We have someone on our server whose job is, or I guess whose server shop is making map art. I have had them make one map art for me already. It's a lovely turtle with a crown on its head. And this time I'm having them make 41 map arts for me because I love trading card games. I just love trading card games. And if I could just buy a trading card game, I'm going to do that. And it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap. 41 map arts. That's a lot. But honestly, she gave me a crazy good deal on them. I gave her a little bit of a tip on it. But we placed an order for, let's go, we're on the last page. I just put Fisher's card game because I sent her all the details in a Discord thing. There are 41 cards. It is going to be, so the one on Hermitcraft is very strongly based around Pokemon trading card game, which is kind of like a lighter form of Magic the Gathering, right? So this trading card game is very different. It's kind of, in some ways it's simpler, and in some ways it's more complicated. It's based more on Yu-Gi-Oh and also Magic the Gathering. It like so I'll show you guys once we have all the cards. I'll show you all the finer details of it. But it's gonna be exciting. There's gonna be creatures, there's gonna be spells, and there's gonna be equipment cards. And there's gonna be different types of creatures. There's gonna be like whole sets. There's gonna be villagers and zombies. There's gonna be Ind and Pigland, and like just wait. It's gonna be super exciting. So let's give her book back. We don't want to take off with this book. I was over here and I noticed something. She's got some maps for sale, and I really want some of these. Look at that. Let's see. Let me get the torch out of my hand and boom. Oh, what? The map goes away when I press that? Look at that. That is awesome. I want these for my interior design jobs. Okay, so I'm down to one stack of diamonds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get rid of this. Put this in there, get rid of that, put that in there, and I want to see this one as well. So I'm pretty sure I want one of every one. Oh man, look at that. And that's pretty solid. And that's pretty solid. Yeah, so we want one of every one of those because we will totally use those in our interior design job. Split that in half. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so 28 diamonds. Boom. 5 diamonds apiece. I don't think there was like one in here that I think I want. It was one of these. These are like mostly, oh, I do kind of like that. I think I could use that in some spots. So maybe there'll be 2 in here. Aha, I want this one. Isn't that cute? Isn't that like the cutest thing? I think these would be great to put like in weird background spots where I've always like, there's always weird spots when you're decorating people's houses, like that you can only put map art. You can't really put anything else in those spots. Okay, so I think I just want the 2, and we've given Frankie pretty much all of our diamonds because on top of these, was that 30 diamonds? We gave her. Here we go, right here. 18 diamond blocks. It says, thanks for making my card game for me. Fish. She asked for 16, but I was like, That seems a little low for 41 map arts. That's a lot of time. That is a lot of time. That would take me forever. And the time that she quoted me is awesome. Like she's gonna knock this out way faster than I ever would. Okay, so we have all these cool new map arts, and we have our card game in order. So that's exciting, right? That's exciting, but it doesn't stop there. We're not going to go too far from here. We're going to go over to the actual gaming district. I've been here once before in a video. We showed off this guy. Here it is. Big tall guy. Big tall guy is the world height MLG challenge that we built before. Isn't that big? That is a big guy. Whoop whoop. Too many F5s. Okay, so this is something we built before. It's the World Height MLG Challenge, right? And other people have been building stuff in here. My buddy Chaos is building a casino. She's also building her own card game that I might help her out with if she wants it. And I'm super excited. I'm down with like all card games, and she built this really cool building. I've been wondering what this building is forever, and now I know. But yeah, my building's not gonna be nearly this cool. I was gonna go for more of a old card shop feel, just like a simple little build, like a little card shop, you know, the old corner card shop. I'll probably put it right where we're standing, actually, unless I can squeeze it in right here. If I can squeeze it right here, I think that's gonna be too small, so it'll probably be right here, because we need to sell our cards and we need like 2 setups for battling. Okay, you guys see it behind us, right? Have you seen it? Look at that. You know what that is, right? Everybody knows what that is. Let's see if we can. Let's go back to this view. Monopoly. Isn't that funny? This is a huge Monopoly board. This is also Frankie. Map arts. Frankie. Yeah, that Frankie. She is also building a giant Monopoly board, and I love board games, so I am super down. Okay, I haven't. The casino is also really cool. There are a couple games in place already. There's a roulette table, and there is, I believe it's blackjack. I'm not 100% sure. Think people were playing it without me, of course. I'm always on in the middle of the day, and they're always hanging out doing fun stuff at night. Let me give a little wave. And yeah. I need to hang out with the cool kids at night more often. But there's also a roulette table, and I was talking to Chaos about, I call her Chaos. Oh yeah, and tic-tac-toe. There's a tic-tac-toe board, which I thought was really cute. In here you have all these X and O's, which are actually her head from her wearing skins. Isn't that funny? She does that stuff a lot. Yeah, but I was talking to her about squeezing in a stat poker table, which is not very big and mostly just needs redstone underneath it. Okay, so she's got redstone, but looks like we got plenty of space. Oh wow, that redstone is much more complicated than what I was thinking of. Woo, I wonder if you can see. Nope. Okay, so we have something else I need to show you guys. We got to get out of here. And right behind here is a project that I'm working on and have been working on for a couple days. It is... Okay. This is the future site of the Fatal Labyrinth down below. You know, small beginnings, right? But let's just plop. Okay, so welcome to my dungeon. I've been working on a dungeon crawling minigame. This is my second attempt at a dungeon crawling minigame, but unlike my first attempt, I'm going more low key. Last time I had like so many ideas, right? And I've, you know, simpler is sometimes better because you can actually get it done for one thing, and getting things done is a lot better than not getting things done. Okay, check this out. Let's go into free cam. What you're looking at is a old mine shaft. I'm not 100% done. I gotta go down and do this like this bit right here. I still need to finish that section. But you're looking at an old mine shaft. We are in a mushroom biome. So nothing is going to spawn in this mushroom biome. But I have left myself this guy. This is a skeleton spawner. See him dancing in there? And with the skeleton spawner, I'm going to make the fatal labyrinth. And we are going to put skeletons all throughout the walls. And you're going to go in here and it's going to be a dungeon crawling expedition game where you have to find your way through a maze. And there's going to be skeletons within the walls shooting arrows at you. And all you have is a shield. And there's going to be booby traps. And you're going to have to find food. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. And it's a long, ongoing project. So, big stuff, right? Big stuff. Yeah. Okay, so on to the next thing. We've done enough talking. I talk too long sometimes. Okay, sorry guys. Boop. Okay, so I was hanging out with Stinky MC, and he asked me if I had any soul sand, and I was like, no, I don't have any, but I think there's soul sand close by us up in the nether, and I'll help you find it if you want. And he's like, yeah, let's do that. So we were hanging out for like a good hour. We went and got soul sand, and I showed him a lot of places on the nether ceiling. But here's the thing, I totally forgot to record his audio. I had all my PC audio muted from doing a voiceover, and I forgot to get his audio in. So I figured let's just do it in voiceover for. Okay, so we filled our inventories entirely with soul sand, and then we just flew back to our portals, and I lost Stinky for the first time of the day. It was going to become kind of a motif throughout the next hour. We hung out for like an hour, which is kind of a bummer that I'm just going to have to voice over all of it, because there was a lot of footage I was hoping we'd be able to use, because we showed off a lot of stuff. So back in the overworld, we went over to his farm that he's working on because he wanted to show me the layout of the farm. Isn't that a nice building? And because it's going to be a joint process, right? He is building the farm itself, and then I am going to come back and build a massive structure that's going to surround the farm and make it look just awesome. I'm thinking a giant sci-fi dystopian kind of tower, something very mystical and very calm that would look cool in the background. So after we were done with all this, we went back up onto the nether ceiling, and I showed him just how close his closest neighbor, besides me, because I mean, like, you could throw a rock and hit each other from our nether portals, but he had another neighbor just like a rocket away, and I was showing him how close they were, because he had never seen them before. We then went over to Frankie MC's place, where I showed him the house I'm currently decorating for her. You'll see it in just a minute. And then we went to Procoat's place, where we checked out this crazy statue that Procoat's building for his build. It's really cool looking. Check it out. And so here's the thing. My shaders that I like to use, they're called Sora. I chose them especially for my Nether only series, and they just make seeing in the Nether much easier for me. So on the ceiling, I can see much further than most other people can. So I showed him that we actually have a bunch of neighbors just a stone's throw away. Hey guys, so you probably saw from that last clip, but I've had a second interior design job to do. Okay, so the last time I showed off a house, I realized I showed it off for like 10 minutes. I spent talking about the house and talking about the money we got doing the house. That's way too long. So this time we're gonna try and do it shorter. First, let me show off the build real quick. So this is Frankie's house. Frankie, I will link all her stuff. She streams all the time, and I believe she has a YouTube page as well. And I will put all the links below. This is her Amityville horror house. So she wanted me to give her a livable house, so lots of crafting, lots of storage. I put tons of storage in this place. And she wanted a spooky vibe to it. So let's get inside and I'll give you guys the tour real fast. Ignore this. This was just where I had put her bill. I'd made these banners just for her house and I put them here, but I also, here, I'll show you later what I did with them. So here's her storage area, her main like storage area. It doesn't look like much, but wrapped around this staircase, there's actually a whole collection of chests. And then here's the crafting room. So this is like her main entry, right? And in this crafting room, I was actually able to fit everything. We got loom, cartography, cauldron, anvil, grindstone, stone cutter, crafting table. We have an auto composter. We have an auto cooker. And then right over here in this lounge area, we have 2 brewing stands with a little netherwort stand and the jukebox all set up. So within this one space, she'll have like her main storage and crafting abilities, and it all has like kind of a spooky vibe, right? Went with dark colors, nether colors, use the wither painting and our ghost banners, cobwebs where I could get them in. And then if you go upstairs, oh wait, we have one more little area downstairs. We have a little, she wanted kind of a greenhouse or a garden. Yeah, let's do it maybe this way be better. And then so I wanted to put a little more storage, so I put more chests in here, and I went with the nether greenery and a few other things, and I put some shears so she can work, and more cobwebs. I love my cobwebs. But this is a nice little room, it's got a little bit of space and it adds onto the storage, so maybe she could do like her farm storage over there. And then you go upstairs and check out this bed. This is probably the fanciest bed I've made in quite some time. The bookshelves really helped make like a larger canopy. Canopies usually are kind of small and cramped, but here is the bedroom setup. We got all the storage that she'll want for like armor and her precious collector items, like diamonds and stuff. They're important stuff. All the important storage. I put a couple mini statues to display some backup armor stands, some armor kits, and then I actually fit an enchanting table. She said she didn't need an enchanting table. I wasn't sure I was gonna fit one into this house because they're so big, right? But this is a level 30 table, and I'd used as few bookshelves as really possible, except for this back corner. I don't think like that one at the top. That one definitely doesn't work. And then I got these ghosts. Check out these little ghosts. I think it was my friend Chaos Taz, possibly my friend Lena Hoon, who play on the server with me. But one of them made these ghosts like a year ago, and I thought they were awesome. And so I put some ghosts into Frankie's house because it's supposed to be spooky, right? Don't you like this upstairs area? It's nice. It has this nice big couch, grandfather clock, a little bit more storage, more on the decorative side, and the fanciest bed that I've ever made. Well, that's all there is here to see. Let's see how long. Okay, we got that done in like half the time it took us to do the other one. So good job. High five, everybody. High five. High five. High fives all around. Cha 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 cha. Okay, on to more stuff. Bam. Okay, so my small card shop around the corner turned into something a little bit bigger, but oh, hey, you like my skin? Here, I'll show it to you. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, there we go. Check it out. This is a sci-fi skin built for me by my friend Chaos Taz, and I have been rocking it for like a week. Don't you like the little headband on the back? Isn't it nice? It's so nice. Okay, so back to what I was saying. This card shop got a little bit bigger, but I was going for practicality first because the card game needs to function well, right? And we want a lot of space for people to watch, and I wanted 2 cardboards for people to play on. So it just kept getting bigger and bigger. I thought about making it 2 floors at one time, but I've realized it wouldn't be that much bigger if we put one on the second floor, one on a first floor. But here's what I've gotten so far. So here is a setup, right? These rows of blocks are going to be the life counters, but this is all untested, right? This is all untested stuff. Let's get into the light. And Yeah, so we need to wait till the actual cards are in to test and finalize all of this, but this is the plan, we'll say. So we have our life counters in red and blue along the sides of the board. We have two custom redstone uh, randomizers and card dealers. I had to devise a system that would randomize and then deal you a single card. And this is what I came up with. I'm sure somebody could have done something a little prettier, but it'll get us through. And here is the setup of the board. We have our item cards, our mob cards, and our equipment cards. I decided to go with mob instead of creature because it's Minecraft, right? And we have mobs. We don't have creatures. And the item cards are like your magic cards. Some of them will be just straight up items, some of them will be like effects. And the equipments, they will pump up the mobs and make them stronger, right? And so behind us, you see all this lovely wool setup, right? These are all the different sets that you could get, and I will explain all that when they're out and I can actually like show them to you. But right now I just wanted to show you, I had this idea where, oh, I thought it was that one. Nope, it was red. I had this idea where when you press the button, the shulker would like shoot at you, and I set up this little rebound, but I was testing it with blocks, and then when I tested it with a shulker, it was like plunk. That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. I mean, you can still reach it. It's within reach. I may have to lower that, but that's not nearly as much fun as going, woo! Look at that. I wish I could do that. Woo! That's so much more fun than blunk. Oh, man. But it will work. Okay, so that's all I have time for this week. We will be back next week, and we may have, or the week after. You know me. It's either one or sometimes two. It's just all depends on how busy I am and how much stuff gets done. But we'll probably have a card game up and running, or at least play testing. We'll be in the development phase, and then we have that dungeon to work on. We have a massive build to work on. I have just so many pots in the fryer right now. Is that an expression? I don't know. But I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Peace out, y'all. Bye. Boop.